I'm grateful and blessed and thankful for that. And I'm showing up as an investor for the last 30 years, consulting for as many years, coaching businesses, technology firms for the last 15 years. And I started a mentoring program that we call Peers on Demand as a way to be able to connect leaders with trusted advisors and be able to do business, refer business, do joint ventures. We have multiple intelligences. And Howard Gardner wrote a book, Multiple Intelligence. He came up with 7 of them. I've come up with 17 of them. So the key here is let's find out about all these intelligences, where they're at, and the client tells us. We don't read their minds. We don't perceive, oh, you look like you're feeling sad, or you look like you are restless. That's very subjective. If it's objective, they tell us. I'm on a scale 1 to 10, and I don't know if I should do 1 to 10. I was thinking maybe I should change it 1 to 5. Maybe 10 is too much, but the more you do, the more specific that it gets. So by measuring the intelligences, what do I get? From 1 to 5, it's kind of a red zone. From 6 to 8 might be a yellow zone, and 9 and 10 is green. You're doing perfect with that. And of course, as an advisor, as a coach or consultant, I look at the red zones. If you're a 1 or 2 or 3, let's talk about that. What's going on with her? Say more about that. And what would it take if you're at a 3? What would it take to get to a 4? And if you're at a 3, how come you're not at a 2? Because that's a way to ask a conversation. Speaking about the language of money or money source, she says there are no rich or poor people. There are rich and poor environments, and that's the difference. And so she gave it a different shift on that so that I can look at that. And so that's my mindset, that you can take anybody in the world, you put them in a rich environment, and they'll thrive because they have a brain, because they can communicate, because they obviously, if they're younger, it's much better because they're much more curious and adaptable. The older they are, they're hesitant about using their brain. But if they have freedom to use that, that's the rich and poor environments.